people better yet wait for the land of the free and the home of the
And that was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Memphis Grizziles. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Mavs have put the ball in Luka Doncic's hands and asked him to create. Coach Jason Kidd said, "I don't know if anybody told Picasso he had to use all the paints, but I just want to remind him that he can rely on his teammates. His teammates are going to be there to help him." Good words from a great point guard, Kevin.
Indeed, that's high praise. Hall of Famer, D.A., thanks. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we can see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Stoudemire out there with O'Neal. Then it's Morant. Then it's Iverson. And it's Nash in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, they've got Abdul-Jabbar. Jimmy Butler is out there with Robertson. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Now here's Nowitzki. A 3-pointer off the mark. Nash dishes to Morant. And Stoudemire slams it in.
Great admiration for Stoudemire's athleticism. You got to be aware of it now, because he'll get to the air and throw it down in a hurry.
Leonard, no luck. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. High arcing shot, rejected by Nowitzki. Butler on the way. Pass to Robertson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Leonard. That's good. And Robertson with the assist.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
Here's Morant. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Passes it to Nowitzki. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Iverson with the ball. Picked up by Robertson. Iverson, no luck.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Outside Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I'd simply say Butler likes to finish with force at the rim. Show us what you got, Jimmy Buckets.
Here's Iverson. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
For the Grizzlies, Iverson, 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
You can really tell Iverson approaches the game with a single-minded focus. Can be intimidating trying to defend a guy with his level of skill and determination.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Malone's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Luka Doncic comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Robertson. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jokic, he's checked in for O'Neal. Randolph comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Jason Richardson, he's checked in for Steve Nash. And it's Paul in for Morant. Here's Malone. Following the score by Memphis. Leonard finds Doncic. Nowitzki outside. Irving for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
The team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Paul, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
In the corner, Irving with it. There's the three. Another three for Dallas.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Here's Iverson. Some solid defense by Malone. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Harper is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Malone in at the 4 spot. Yep, it counts. Harden's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Grizzlies. Back to Harper. He kicks it to Irving. To the middle. And they double up Butler. And stolen by Nash. And Nash with a clear path to the hoop. A pull-up. Malone with the block.
Good to see Malone working hard on the defensive end. His team appreciates that type of effort.
When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And it's Davis missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Malone kicks to Harper. On the wing, Irving. Malone, the pass to Irving. Malone with it. Picked up by Davis. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Pass to Stoudemire. Harden against Butler. Harden dishes to Stoudemire. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Mavericks making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Jokic. And it's Morant in for James Harden. Outside Irving. Shaq with some nice D. The Grizzlies trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack? Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Irving following the basket by John Morant. Malone outside. Kicks to Butler. Outside Irving. Dallas moving the ball around. Robertson with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
One of the all-time greats and most versatile scorers ever, Oscar Robertson, showing you how easy it is for him to get to the line.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Malone. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Butler. And Doncic is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Pau Gasol's checked in for Stoudemire. Richardson comes in for Nash. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 3-point lead. Nowitzki for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Kidd passes to Gasol. The three from Morant. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Up in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter basketball following halftime. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Grizzlies trail by 3, kicking off the second half. Here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. O'Neal is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then there's John Morant. And it's Nash in at the 3. Robertson dishes to Nowitzki. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Nowitzki's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Mavs. Morant kicks to Iverson. Elbow shot, and he drops that one in.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
And there's the pass to Robertson. Butler on the way. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Nash with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Nash kicks to Morant. To the paint. O'Neal inside. Leonard's there. 9 feet out. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from O'Neal.
Way too strong down low. O'Neal, a dominant force near the basket.
Stoudemire against Nowitzki. Here's Robertson. Doesn't go that time. Shaq with some nice D. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Robertson against Morant. Stoudemire with the screen on Butler. Basket is good. He'll get a chance. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
I want you to get out of your seats and make some noise!
Free throw good, Iverson. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A 2-point game. Outside Irving. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Irving's got 9.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Harden's checked in. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Jokic. And he gets it back.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Leonard finds Irving. Outside Leonard. The 3 for Doncic. No good there. And Memphis the other way now. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Davis. And it's a 3-point Grizzly lead. Stolen by Randolph. Harden surveying the D. Passes to Jokic. Al Paul. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Memphis out in front as they end the third quarter with a big 11-3 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Mavericks trailed by 3. So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Doncic out there with Robertson. Then there's Nowitzki. And there's Malone. And it's Irving at the small forward position. Here's Morant after the made shot from Karl Malone. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Dallas calls timeout. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Shaq is checked in for Memphis. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David. Now here's Robertson. And then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
You see the power and athleticism at the rim. Who's man enough to rise up to challenge the big O?
Feeds it to O'Neal. Second chance effort. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. The Mavericks trailing. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Morant. Richardson gets a wide open look. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Kidd against Doncic. Pass to Robertson. From 13. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morant passes to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Richardson. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14.
Big bucket from a big man. Shaq is special.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 4. 1:19 left to play here in the fourth. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Gasol. Nash comes in for Richardson. And Iverson's subbed in for Jason Kidd. The 3 for Doncic. Dallas no good that time either. Memphis leading by 4. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Shaq can't hit.
Would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing down off the long pass, though.
Malone, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Nash with no one around. Knocks down the trifecta.
You can count on Stoudemire finding the open man.
Irving kicks to Malone. Back to Irving from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Iverson outside. And they double up Iverson. Stoudemire outside. Back to Iverson. 14 feet away. Count that bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Well, it was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
Money!
Rising to the occasion, Malone delivering the clutch points.
Here's Iverson. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his first foul.
Can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul a lot sooner.
Morant dishes to Nash. Morant kicks to Iverson. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.